All right, guys, what's up? I'm going to react to Jeffrey Toobin. This guy. You see him right here. Jeffrey Toobin is a CNN analyst. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. You know, there's sometimes where people are arrogant. You know when people are like arrogant and you want them to get their comeuppance. But he was never like that. I think he became famous off OJ. I don't know enough about him, but I do know when I used to watch a lot more news at CNN, he always seemed like a pretty intelligent guy, but never really emotional. So, you know, he got fired, but I just wouldn't be real specific because I don't want to, you know, I want to try to be as fair as I can. He got fired for yanking off, I guess. Toobin confirmed in the news in writing, I was fired today in New York in 27 years as a staff writer. Wow, man, that's fucking intense, bro. I will always love this magazine. We'll miss my colleagues and we'll look forward to reading their work. That's fucked up, man. Guy got fired for fucking yanking his crank. 27 years and he got fired? That's too much. Come on. This is crazy, right? The people did not believe he intended his colleagues to witness it. Oh, really? Okay, he might have been a fucking what are those guys? Flashers. When the incident happened in October, Toobin said in a statement, I made an embarrassing, stupid mistake believing I was off camera. I apologize to my wife, my family, my friends, my co-workers. So here's what it is. I saw this, you know, I just kind of laughed at it. I was too busy to like, comment on it, you know, because I really don't have any gripe with the dude. There are people that are like arrogant. I don't think he's really that arrogant. I think he's like intelligent and he's very well spoken. I want to make this video because what I want to do is kind of react to it. Oh, because I think it's fucking bullshit. I think the situation is bullshit. And I'm going to try to be as fair as I can and really break it down for you because I saw this fucking video and I was like, Jesus, this is just loserdom. It's loserdom, not on his part. It's dumb. It's funny for his part. I have to find out what he did, but it's loserdom, like the way that this is like being looked at by like the corporate people. So let me look at it.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, Allison.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, indeed.
Allison,
I feel like
your
we
name
should
didn't pop up. I like this lady. Again, I don't watch a lot of regular news. I mean, I do. I watch all types of news, but this woman, Allison, I always like her. She seems very smart and, you know, very, I don't like arrogant people, and she doesn't seem arrogant. You know, there are people on news channels that seem very arrogant. She does not seem like one of them. She just seems like, you know, but first of all, it's fucking weird that they had a woman do this re-intro. I mean, I guess that's to bless him. It should have been a dude. You know what I mean? They should have like Don Lemon do it, you know, or I don't know. How do you feel as a woman doing it? I mean, I guess it's like to say, like, I'm going to apologize to the female community. So let's see what happens.
What's happened in the months since we've seen you, since some of our viewers may not know what has happened. So I guess I'll recap. I'll do the honors.
It seems like she's loving She's like loving it. She's like, okay, let's jump in here. Oh, boy.
Help yourself.
Okay. In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job.
The first thing is this. So you're on a Zoom call with all of this, like, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it, like these academic fucking types. You know, I'm not going to try to be too judgmental here. And then, like, you have a separate Zoom call, which you got going on with either your side piece, Pornhub, but I guess it's your side piece because you thought it was, you were seeing somebody live, or you are just desperate to like make a home video and you got to get it out before midnight and send it to somebody. I don't know, but like, first of all, I just want to like, apology accepted. Okay, apology accepted to everybody that wears suits and ties and judges Hollywood. Like, seriously, like people in Hollywood, like, like, this is so desperate. Like, I guess obviously there's a lot of fucking creepos and fucking sickos in Hollywood, but there's just want to let you know, it's not just Hollywood. It's called Planet Earth. And this fucking guy, how desperate are you, dude? You can't wait till you're done your work Zoom to boom, leave meeting, and that's the tricky one, then leave meeting again, you know how they get you, boom, and then shut the machine down, put it in the corner, and open up your other machine and do a new Zoom or a Google Meets, or there's many other apps. You know, get out of that app and then take your fucking crank out, take your hog, and start getting down with it, okay? But like, the fact that you couldn't even wait till work is done, these are the questions I want to see. So if they don't lead with, dude, why did you feel the need that you had to jerk off right then? Like, why did you have to jerk off now? Let's see what kind of reporting. And I'm not going to blame Allison because I think she's a really cool, you know, person. She seems like I don't know her, but I like her. She's very inviting to me. Like when I watch TV, I'm like, oh, okay. I like to find the story. So she's only going to be able to ask what she can ask, you know, but let's see.
After 27 years of working there. And
I think that's bullshit. He got fired for that. It's like, you know, write a story about it. Be honest. Be open. Be like, you know, I'm a desperate fucking guy. I got married too young, and I just want to jerk off all day. I want to jerk off I see asses down at the fucking smoothie shop, and I want to jerk off. Like, that's what they should say. Like, be real.
You, since then, have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right. Sad to say.
Okay, so let's start there. To quote Jay Leno, what the hell were you thinking?
Well, obviously,
what the hell? Dude, Allison, you pulled out a 28-year reference. That's a little annoying, but what the hell were you thinking? I hope you're saying, like, not because he was jerking off, because people jerk off. I think you were saying, like, what were you doing at that time, dude? That's what I think she meant.
Wasn't thinking very well or very much, and it was something that was inexplicable to me. I think one point, I wouldn't exactly say in my defense, because nothing is really in my defense, I didn't think I was on the call.
This dude's like, hey man, not that I could defend myself, but I didn't think the call was still going on, you know? Okay.
I didn't think other people could see me.
Oh. So, you thought that you had turned off your camera?
Correct. Oh, okay. I thought that I had turned off the Zoom call. Now, that's not a defense. This was deeply moronic and indefensible. But I mean, that is part of the story. And you know, I have spent the 7 subsequent months, miserable months in my life, I can certainly confess, trying to be a better person.
Miserable? What do you mean? You got caught jerking off. I mean, miserable? That really... Okay. Trying to be a better person. This is where it's going to get interesting. This is why when I saw this, I didn't watch it anymore. Because I'm like, where are we going with this? Like, trying to be a better person. Like, so you're already saying you're a bad person. You're trying to be a better person, or you're just trying to be like a better... you know, a jerker offer. Like, I gotta be a more, you know, planned out jerker offer, Allison, because I didn't, you know, plan the jerker offer writer.
I mean, in therapy, trying to do some public service.
Yo, I don't care if this guy hates me. This is why it's so hard. Well, I can't understand how people can go to movies right now. Seriously, like, God bless you. What are you going to the movies for? Like, you can, but like, how can you? How it's hard for me to do a joke. This is funnier than most. I'm in therapy for what? Now, Jeffrey, what did we tell you? You wait till you push the power off. And then you get the coconut oil and you spray it all on the baby. And then you touch this side and you do that. But this way it'll make you feel like it's a stranger. Okay? And you place it and then have your napkins ready. What? Therapy for what? And then he goes, like, public service. What the fuck? Is this the guy you want filling potholes? Oh, he'll fill them for you. Hey, I got some stuff to fill that pothole. You know? What the
working in a food bank, which I certainly am going to continue to do.
Oh, God, he's in a food bank? This is what is he putting on? Special sauce? What is this? A food bank. This is pathetic. This is like, it's pathetic because I'm going to go so deep with this. Oh, God, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Who do you think you're saying this to? Fucking the good mothers of St. Augustine? Like, what? No one, I don't want you around my fucking food. And no one wants to hear this. What corporate fucking dork made you tell like this, dude? Nobody thinks you should be in therapy. Okay, you made a mistake because you fucking didn't know when you were desperate. That's what I want to talk about. But going around and doing public service because you jacked off, like, dude, you're such a good guy now, guys. Jeffrey's been handing out burritos for 6 months. I think it's time we gave him his job back. Yes. And guess what? He says he'll supply the sour cream. I mean, what are we, 5? Like, I mean, what are we? Like, dude, are you like, it's not your fault, Jeffrey. I know this is not your idea. You're too smart. You've done a lot of law school. You're just saying this to cover your ass, but Jeffrey, we all know you're just saying this to cover your ass to get back on the corporate nipple. But this is the problem. This is why we have cancel culture, because people will be like, oh, he looks like a good guy. He's not a bad guy to begin with. This is why we have problems, because like this over apologizing for something that's just hilarious. He should be on Comedy Central getting roasted, not this.
Working on a new book about the Oklahoma City bombing, but I am...
Oklahoma City bombing? What does that have to do with you fucking cranking it, bro?
I'm trying to become the kind of person that people can trust again.
I'm sure.
I can't fuck. I'm becoming the type of guy that people can trust. You can trust me on a Zoom now. Do you know that? Like, because but now you can trust that I'm going to push leave meeting.
Sure, you've replayed that embarrassing moment over and over many times. Have you ever thought about what it must have been like to be on the receiving end of that Zoom call?
Oh, good question, Allison.
Well,
yeah, Allison's like, do you think anyone wants to see your unmanicured junk? What are you working with, Toobin? I just got to tell you something. I heard at the CNN Christmas party, your shit's got a little extra fucking skin around the helmet. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't just thought about it. I've spoken to several of my former colleagues
and said, "Yo, did you see
about it?" And
hey, did you see did you see it? Did you like it? You know, they call me. You know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm a grower, not a shower. Is that what?
You know, they were shocked and appalled. I think they realized that this was not intended for them. I think they realized that this was something that I would immediately regret, as I certainly did.
Dude, that's another thing that's a lie, okay? Like, seriously, this is why we can't have nice things. Because he's like, they were shocked and appalled. Okay, I guarantee people were shocked. I guarantee some were not appalled. Maybe like the uptight one was, but like, I'm telling you, tons of people were laughing in your face, behind your back. So again, this is misinformation. Stop saying people were appalled. They're like, oh, fuck. You see Toobin? Yeah, fucking Pecker was out last night. I don't know. He's got a weird dot by the head. Looks like he's got an extra hole. No one was appalled. They're laughing, dude. They're laughing at you, okay? No one, that's the truth. People were just laughing at me, you know, and they were like, dude, I mean, this is what I'm saying. We gotta be real. Stop being puritanical, man. Be real. Don't be overly aggressive or cursing, but just be real. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the bullshit.
And it was that day that I began apologizing, and that is something that I have tried to continue to do, both publicly and privately. You know, we've covered a lot of political scandals, and we've heard what I like to think of as the politician apology, which is, you know, I'm sorry if you were offended, which always sounds to me like I've said the words, now get off my back. That's exactly what I've tried not to do. I mean, I have tried, and I'm trying now, to say how sorry I am. Sincerely, in all seriousness. Above all, I am sorry to my wife and to my family, but I'm also sorry to the people on the Zoom call. I'm sorry to my former colleagues at the New Yorker.
Yeah, I mean, what's the wife's deal? She stayed? He probably has good cash. She's like, dude, this is embarrassing as shit. You're going to go out there, fucking eat crow. I'm not talking to you. But who's he cranking it for? If it was with another woman, then we're going to have, I don't know what their relationship is, but that's a big diss to the wife. But if it was just like a porn video, then, you know, or maybe he was just doing it for his own edification. I don't know.
I'm sorry to my current, fortunately still colleagues at CNN. And I'm sorry to
that. You got to apologize to your kids, bro. That's just, they're going to school. Oh my God, the ridicule. That's like, this is going to lead to early marijuana use.
The people who read my work and who watched me on CNN and who thought I was a better person than this. And so, you know, I got a lot to rebuild, but I feel very privileged. Stop
saying that you're a bad person. You're just a bad Zoom pervert, okay? That's you. Stop. You had all the inclinations that everybody has. Everybody likes sex. I don't know what your marriage is like. I don't know if it's an open door policy. I don't know if you were stepping out on your poor wife. I don't know, bro. But you know, you could have waited till the other Zoom was done, so you're fucking real desperate, bro. You might have took a half a blue pill. I don't know what you did. But, dude, a bad person. Because if you are a bad person, then you're still a bad person. Because I guarantee there is a device that you own somewhere with some search history that you have fucking canoodled yourself to again since the 7 months. I guarantee it, because the wife's already mad at you. So she's like, you're in the doghouse. So you had to get rid of some juice. So you definitely did that, bro. So stop. You might be a Harvard-educated lawyer. Will you stop? Stop talking bullshit to human beings. We don't care, bro. We see through all the bullshit, bro. People are sick of all this shit, dude. Seriously, like, just be real. Like, yo, all right, I'm busted. All right, I'm busted. I'm fucking desperate. I wear the fucking suit and tie all day. I got annoying if I can handle. But say you work at a food bank. No one wants you to run the food, bro.
I'm very lucky that I'm going to be able to try to do that.
I mean, one of the ironies of this whole incident is that for decades you have covered the bad judgment and sexual proclivities of public figures and politicians like Bill Clinton and Anthony Weiner and Elliot Spitzer and Donald Trump, and I could go on. And so, you know, of course it begs the question, why didn't you have better judgment?
Because I didn't have better judgment. Because
You know, that's what I do like about the guy, though. He covered the sexual, you know, I guess scandals of stuff, but of all sides, you know, Democrats and Republicans. And, you know, he didn't seem to go easy on either party, you know. So that's why I do respect him. I just don't respect, it's not his fault. Listen, the guy's going to get his couple million a year or whatever he's making. He's got to get through it. I get it. It's a different world. But I just hate that, like, the corporations really think that we're going to believe this shit. Like, stop. It's embarrassing. Like, I want to go down there and pelt them with eggs until they understand that. I'm just going to, do you get it yet? Get it yet? You get it yet? I work at a food. Listen, you call me jerking off on a Zoom? I'm going to give out tacos for 3 weekends. Is that good?
Because I'm a flawed human being who makes mistakes.
We're all flawed, dude. We're all flawed.
There is no defense for my conduct. The only issue is what should be the consequences. And the New York.
Here's the defense, dude. There is no defense for your conduct. But Allison should go, you know what, dude? I want to flip my bean. But guess what, bro? I wait till the Zoom's done. Or I go home to my husband. And yeah, I'm tired of my husband being a bitch-ass cuck. So you know what? I do it in privacy. Well, no one's around, Jeffrey. Like, this is what I'm saying. If you're vilifying this guy, vilify him for the fact that he got busted, not because he did it, because everybody has sexual proclivities, you know? He just is like, you know, people are horny. He didn't do anything. He's like, I guess what I'm saying, he's like going, I'm a flawed human being. Yeah, we're all flawed. We're all fucking flawed. But if we try to make him vilify him, then that means we're going to have to live up to this perfect image again, which no one can live up to. Do you understand? I'm helping you, society. Stop trying to say, it's them, it's them, it's them. We all are. Start pointing the finger here. See, I'm kind of shitting on you, Jeffrey, but I'm not. I'm also helping you, bro. Because we got to be honest with this shit. He needs to go on a few podcasts and be like, yeah, dude, that was fucking, you know. I hate sponsorship corporate dorks. I hate, not him. I hate, like, the FCC airwaves and all this shit, man. It's just too much. It's like no one cares. Be honest. That's why podcasts are killing it. And that's why people are getting pissed if you're going to start censoring us on this platform. You know, because it's like, this is how, do you want people to be, don't repress people's opinions.
Yorker made one decision about the consequences. CNN made a different decision, fortunately, for which I'm very grateful. But I am not going to come up here and like split hairs and try to come up with justifications or explanations. Balls. It was wrong, it was stupid, and I'm trying to be a better person.
I do want to get to what the New Yorker decision was and the consequences. So after you had worked there for 27 years, you were fired. They said after an internal investigation. And in an internal memo...
Internal investigation. Hey, Johnson... We think you're the perfect one for the Toobin job. Why is that, sir? Have you heard your last name? It's Johnson. But once you get your other partner, Johnson. Johnson and Johnson, go look at Jeffrey Toobin's Johnson.
One of the executives there said, I am writing to share with you that our investigation regarding Jeffrey Toobin is complete, and as a result, he is no longer affiliated with our company. Do you know what else they found?
I do, actually. I was told very specifically by the people involved that they looked at my entire career at the New Yorker, 27 years, and found that there had been no complaints about me, no issues, no other, this was not the straw that broke the camel's back. It was just this incident. And I was certainly relieved, though not surprised, that that's what they found. And, but yet, nevertheless, they made the decision to get rid of me, which, needless to say, was heartbreaking for me.
So you're saying there will be no surprises after this that will come out?
There are no surprises out there about my conduct. That I am worried that there is there's a skeleton that's going to be found. I live in the world. I know social media, what the reactions are likely to be. I hope they will be at least mixed. But and so people can claim what they want, but I don't think there is any.
He's a very level-headed guy. That's why I respect him. You know what I mean? Like, I wish he was more, like, broke it down a little bit more and went to the, a little bit more funny about it. You know what I mean? Because that's going to win more people over than just being like a suit. But he's not that uptight. And he's pretty level-headed, He's taking his L's. We all can learn from this. Like, he's taking his L hard. I mean, I think that's despicable. He lost a job for 27 years, pulling his pud. Give me a break. Give me a break. I mean, it wasn't the best place to pull your pud, but give me a break. Pull your pud. 27 years, done.
Is anything further that's going to come out?
Do you think, given that the punishment fits the crime?
I am the worst person to ask that question. I mean, obviously, I loved the New Yorker. I loved working there. I felt like I was a very good contributor to that magazine for a very long time, and I thought this punishment was excessive. But look, that's why they don't ask the criminal to be the judge in his own case. I mean, I thought it was an excessive punishment. I am incredibly grateful to CNN for taking me back. But, other people are going to weigh in about whether it was appropriate for them to get rid of me and for CNN to keep me.
Other people have weighed in.
Yes, indeed.
Late night talk shows have had a field day.
Hey, you know what? How about 2 segments on Saturday night?
Allison is got a shit-eating grin. Oh, I haven't seen any of these segments they did.
Saturday Night Live about me. That's like, anyway.
How unpleasant was that? Or whatever. Did you see it? Did you watch it?
I actually did not watch it. I sort of read transcripts, and I guess I saw a little YouTube of it. You know, I've, you know, one thing about all this is I've never thought of myself, even when I was a prosecutor, as someone who was a particular hard ass, who was someone who was like wanted to punish everyone to the maximum extent of the law. And also, you know, as a journalist, I have been aware that, you know, not every crime deserves the death penalty. So I don't think there's a lot of hypocrisy involved in a claim for leniency on my part. But it is true that, you know, people had fun with this, and I am enough a person in the world to know, you know, people were going to have fun with it.
Well, I mean, on that note, even O.J. Simpson took a swipe at you. And, you know, I think that it can be unpleasant to be the butt of jokes, obviously. And so I'm wondering if you think that that will somehow color your legal analysis in the future.
You know, I really don't think so. You know, my dad used to say something. He used to say, you can judge a person by their enemies. And if my enemy is O.J. Simpson, that is okay with me.
Yeah! The comments! Toobin came immediately knowing Allison was going to interview him. Jeffrey should give himself a hand. That's funny. Spunky. Oh, man. That's fucking funny. I mean, look, here's my 2 cents, is that I just think that it's stupid. It's like, it's so funny what happened to him. It's not the end. It's not fucking international emergency. The guy got to keep one job, lost another job. I don't know. He probably lost a lot. Might be in trouble. You know, hope his family's all right. I mean, hope he doesn't, you know, hope his kids get through it more than anything. You know, it's tough on them, man. The wife, too. I'm sorry, wife. I said the kids more than you, but obviously the kids are still in their formative years, I believe. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, I just annoyed that that's just like, I'm going to therapy, I'm becoming a better person. You know, and stop. Just stop. Just be like, yo, dude, I get fucking horny. Been married for 30 years. I'm stupid. Because then society will operate on a more normal level. But if we vilify everything like at the worst. But Allison handled that well, man. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like it, you know what to do. Subscribe, comment, leave a like, tell your fucking friends. This is the last bastion of free speech before they ban this. And then we got to go to fucking Switzerland.